So guys, so the title of the video is gonna be Season 27, Cool as Hell, or and it's not just because of the piles of angel dust you're gonna be getting next season. It's because of the holy shit visuals, the risks that the developers took, the risks of burning our hamster-ridden servers to the ground. It's impressive. Now this is the PTR, things can change. There's already things that are bugged, broken, busted, baloney. Useful items, not useful items. They only have 16 days of total PTR time to get these all ironed out. Do I think that they'll do it? No, but I do appreciate the risk and the aggressiveness, right, that they've taken. For instance, you have this wizard affix that you can get with a seasonal theme. If you don't know what the seasonal theme is, check my description or read the patch notes. Take your ass to the patch note. Where magic missiles fires 20 missiles and gains the effect of Secret Rune. Plus you could further amplify that with a wizard source. So your magic missiles look like this. Oh my God, it's absolutely beautiful. It's like having a super fire multi-shot god Firebird thing. You can see the implications of it. It's doing really well on the leaderboard. Unfortunately, there are some performance issues. Hopefully it gets resolved before the game goes live. Bugged builds or builds that cause too many calculations do tend to not make it to the live game. I think a big part of it is the fact that Conflag has a dot on it and then the Firebird also has a dot, so the compounding calculations just blow the servers, you know? You can use different runes. Oh my goodness. Even like Glacial Spike for speeds. Diablo is already over the top, D3 specifically. So it's good, man. Let loose, let the Pandora's box flow, you know? Witch Doctors have this T16 speed build. Gargantuans apply Locust Swarm, and for some God knows reason, the Locust Swarm is affected by Gargantuan damage. So now you have this crazy AoE spread disease everywhere. It's amazing. You have this like poison and the Gargantuan slapping, applying disease. I really hope something like this gets brought into the main game. And this build in particular doesn't have any augments on it. This is just a straight up T16 like starter build. My other builds in the video are definitely gonna have more. I think I even forgot my Boon of the Hoarder with this, so it took a little bit of damage. But yeah, I normally can use Boon of the Hoarder to boost your survivability even further. Just cool to see, man. Just cool to see, you know, different ways to play. Different methodologies, and it's a good step in the right direction, I would say. If you need builds, I will have my website updated with all the builds for the current season. I don't want to make a build guide and then they change a few things about it and then I have to refilm the whole video. So it's in the description, bloodshed.com if you're curious. Crusader's got a revamped Akon build. So your Phalanx Bowman like apply condemned, kind of like how the Firebird mirror images would apply combustion stacks. So now you have like this crazy light nova, holy nova thing, but since the rune that we use and everything had the judgment rune has like a black base to it, it looks like this weird atonement class or something. It's really cool, like a dark holy or something. I love the visuals, the aesthetic. It's kind of like what I think maybe D4 would introduce with you know, not this crazy light show, but like with a darker holy kind of vibe to it, like a Dark Templar or something like that. So yeah, this is pretty badass. I'm a big fan of this build. It has good single target, good AoE. You can see the demons just flying all over the map. Big fan of this. As of right now, I'd probably main Barb and this Condemn Akon build. Now, this is the base game. Crusader doesn't really have any complementary powers, so they're doing this on their own. They're performing really well. You might have heard Barbs have this like pixel stacking ability where they can pull all enemies within 25 yards and hold them on their location, which is really good for supports, speed farming, solo pushing. Even Hota is using it. I'll show you what Hota looks like in a second. It's pretty incredible. It's more of the same. Like we already had a way to pull, we already had Whirlwind, we already had a Whirlwind pull rune, but this just hits differently. So whenever you're ready, you just Whirlwind and then it just pulls all the enemies onto your location. It's really satisfying. It looks cool. And yeah, I mean, it's a fan favorite, you know. Let me run by so maybe you can get a better idea. See how they're all just getting vacuumed in to the Barb itself. Come on, little cows, right this way, fall into my trap. So it's nice. It's real thematic to Whirlwind also. You can see just getting them all in there. So this is like the normal Whirlwind that you're used to, right? And then if you put on the souped up legendary power, you have this bigger AoE. I think it's the visuals that are really cool that shock me more than anything. It's just subtle, but it feels like, you know, I don't know, it's kind of like souped up. Maybe the visuals match the 100 trillion damage that we do now. It makes a little more sense. Hota has this room where you can create this giant shockwave. It's pretty solid for T16, but it doesn't scale well. So hopefully they buff the damage because it's cool as shit. Let me show you here. You slam, slam, slam on your 7th attack. You get this huge, massive shock. What is this? Crazy. And how cool is that? So hopefully it gets buffed. I'm praying. Man. The visuals, chat. The visuals. Trigul got a rework. Trigul does more damage. The Iron Rose, the Funary pick, all this got buffed. So this is part of the base game. On top of that, there's a seasonal theme power that you can get that boosts it even further. So Trigul's doing really well. It's one of the best builds in the game right now. On the PTR, you have this crazy Death Novas flying everywhere. We completed a 121 GR in like 7 minutes with no augments, 800 Paragon. It's just over. It's doing really well. Let's just say the Death Nova is slapping, right? So let's find a nice elite so you guys can get a little bit of juicy goodness. Plus, because of the set rework, we're sitting at a cool 4 million health. Yeah, I had to say it out loud. 4 million health. Okay, we got an elite pack over here. Let's go find it and hit it with that Death Nova goodness. Blood explosions everywhere. Love it. So another set that's doing really well is Wave of Light. You got the Bell Monk popping off. There's just so much to mention in this video. I just wanted to get the point across that there's some cool shit to look forward to this season. I didn't play as much as I would want last season, but we did hit rank 1 on Invoker and Zombie Bears, so that was fun. Little pet project, pun intended. Demon Hunter Marauders are crushing the leaderboards still. They got like a new rune that you can use with cluster arrows. So let me zoom in on this freaking Megatron, Ultron type thing. So more cool things across the board for everybody. Hopefully more things get patched to the game to make it even better before it goes live. As we get closer to the release of Diablo 4, it looks like the devs are putting their pedal to the metal, so to speak. If we can expect more seasons like this, it'll be a fun send-off for D3. Obviously, when D4 comes out, you know, during the lull time of content patches, I'll probably go back and still play D3 seasons out of nostalgia. I've never missed a Diablo 3 season, so I'd be hard pressed to miss one. So it'll be a fun ride up into the release of D4, I think. Follow me, twitch.tv/bloodshed. Shout out to all the patrons. You don't get enough love out there. All the members, the people that are memberships on YouTube, my Twitch subscribers, anyone that supports the stream over the years. Don't forget to check the website if you need any builds or other, you know, tips and tricks. Yes, I know I didn't cover everything, but that's what future videos are for. Hope you like the sneak peek into season 27. It looks like there's some good things coming. I won't take too much more of your time. That's going to be all for me today. This is Bloodshed, and I'm out of here. Peace.